So when we start solving linear equations, the first problem that we're going to usually do is we're going to have a system of two equations. So each equation is going to have a standard form of a line. So something like 2x plus 3y equals 5 or minus x plus y equals 7. So each equation, think of it as a road, right? And two roads can intersect, right? So they can intersect at a point. So that point will be a solution of the linear system. So usually it'll be represented by two numbers, x and y, right? So it'll say something like, well, it's at 2, 3 is the solution, right? So that's where the two roads intersect. But that's actually not the only thing that could happen to two lines on the plane. So let's take a look at the three cases that we need to distinguish. So graphically, okay? So let's do that graphically first. So first, we can think of the two lines if they intersect at a point. So that could happen. So let me show you what happens. So see, you have two lines, right? And intersection, like where the lines overlap or what point they share, would be, well, we would go 6 to the right and 6 up in this case. So I guess it will be 6 and 6. So let's take a look. Yay, that's right. So that's your solution right there. But that's not the only thing that can happen. What would happen if you had parallel lines? So let's take a look at that. So see, these two lines have the same slope, but different y-intercept. Will they ever intersect? So parallel lines will never, ever, 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 no matter how long you walk on those two lines, you're never going to meet with somebody who walks on a parallel line, right? And so in this case, there is no solution because these two lines will never intersect. So that's your no solution situation, okay? And finally, let's explore what else can happen. So this is probably maybe the rarest example, but it is possible, even though how could that be? But it's possible that each equation is really the same exact line. And sometimes they don't look the same. Sometimes they may look like something like one equation is going to say x plus y equal 2. And another equation is going to say 3x plus 3y equals 6. Well, they may look different, but if you divide the second equation by 3, you just wind up with the same x plus y equal 2. So it's actually possible that two lines could actually basically overlap, right? So there's one line and then the other line is exactly the same one. So what happens then? Well, every single point on the two lines, which are really not two, there's just one, every single point there is going to be a solution. So you're going to have infinitely many solutions in this case.